Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Sheila Norafniza Fitri, Stambuk 130 2019 0295, kelas C2 dalam mata kuliah Arsitektur Perangkat Lunak. Saya akan mempresentasikan desain and arsitektur. Yang akan kita bahas yaitu desain dan arsitektur, yang kedua desain strategi, yang ketiga atribut define design, yang keempat step of ADD. Designing the architecture. In this section, we describe a method for designing an architecture to satisfy both quality requirement and functional requirement. We call this method attribute-driven design or ADD. ADD takes as input a set of quality attribute scenario and employs knowledge about the relation between quality attribute achievement and architecture in order the design of architecture. Design strategy. We present three ideas that are key to architecture design method. First, the composition. Second, designing to architecturally significant requirement. And third, generate and test. Decomposition. Architecture determines the quality attribute of a system. Hopefully, we have confidence you of that by now. The quality attributes are property of the system as a whole. Latency, for example, is the time between the arrival of an event and the output of the processing of that event. Designing to architecturally significant requirement. Design to architecturally significant requirement or ASR and give a technique for collection and structuring them. These are the requirements that drive the architectural design. That is why they are significant. Driving the design means that these requirements have a profound effect on the architecture. Generate and test. One way of viewing design is a process of generate and test. This generate and test approach view a particular design as a hypothesis, namely the design satisfies the requirement. Testing is the process of determining whether the design hypothesis is correct. Attribute-driven design method. Method is a packaging of the strategy that we have just discussed. ADD is an iterative method that at each iteration helps the architect to do the following. 1. Choose a part of the system to design. Second, marshal all the architecturally significant requirements for that part. Third, create and test a design of the part. Step of 8. Choose an element of the system to design. Select an element of the system that is not yet designed. In the first iteration, this will be the system itself. Later on, a choice will need to be made between several elements. This choice can be based on personnel availability, input resource availability, and risk mitigation. Second, identify the ASR for the chosen element. Identify the ASR that are most important for this selected element. You should these requirements to make sure that your design reflects the most important ASR. Third, generate a design solution for the chosen element. This step is the heart of ADD since the architecture will be created in the step. The architecture you create should reflect the selected ASR. You can do this by making use of architectural pattern or tactics. Most of the times you will have to make a trade-off between several tactics and ASR. Fourth, inventory remaining requirement and select the input for the next iteration. Take a look at the listed ASR and see whether they are already fulfilled with the design you have at the moment. For each ASR, you will have to check whether it is satisfied. Deleted to one of children distributed among the children or whether it cannot be satisfied. Thank you. Mungkin itu saja yang dapat saya sampaikan, kurang dan lebihnya mohon dimaafkan. Wabillahi taufik wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.